Welcome back to motorheaduk. We're going to work on the Toyota gt86 today. We're going to do another AliExpress part. It's the third brake light on the bottom and the fog light. It's an RGB. We're going to test it, see what it's like, and we're going to show you how to put it in. This is the part in question. It comes from AliExpress. It's nicely packaged, and should we just have a look at it really? Nothing really in that bit. Apparently it is an RGB, but there's actually no controller. So, hopefully it's phone operated, because with no controller it ain't gonna be no good. But we'll have a look. There is a lot of different wires on here. We've got obviously a live wire. Don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's reverse light. But yeah, we'll put it on and see what it's like really. But it should be quite an easy fix. But yeah, don't even know how these go on. I can't remember. I did take one off a long time ago. So to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to just jack the car up slightly, just so it's a lot easier on me. So, let's have a look. Hopefully it'll be quite easy to fit. Right, so I know it's quite hard to see, because obviously got this exhaust away, but you'll probably have a lot more harder if you've got a back box, but I have got back box delete, so it's a lot easier. But I'm going to try getting these clips out with a little screwdriver. I don't know if you can see. No, I don't think you'll be able to see, but I'll try showing you a bit. Obviously a lot of dirt up here. This one. And I think there's another one over here. It's a bit a little hard to get. I'm not be able to see there. Ah, it's a couple of bolts on top. Bummer. Oh, whew. That was hard. Don't want to undo these again. I didn't make it easy to get to that. That was a bit of a pain in the arse. Cool. That was in there hard. Why did I put it so hard? Yeah, this is, yeah, interesting, but it's off. But yeah. Right, so I got it off. Unfortunately, one of the clips broke on it. But like I said, it was pretty rusted on there. So as you can see, we did finally get it out. I had to use some mole grips, don't know where I put them, but it was completely, utterly snapped. Why I put plastic on metal and it gets Bakelite, I do not know, but it is what it is. I don't need it technically. I've got the screws and the nuts, but we're going to put some WD-40 on and some grease to get rid of some of the rust, so it'll be easy to get out next time. Right, anyway, so we're going to show you the difference, and we're going to show you how to wire one of these up. How I'm going to do temporary, because I haven't got a controller. I thought it would come with a controller. Right, so that's the old one, and this is the nice clean new one. It looks a lot better. Obviously I'm not going to take the plastic off yet because I'm still putting it on, so I don't want to scratch it, but it should be quite easy. Obviously, look at the wiring. That's a positive for the RGB lights that I think will run it on a 5V probably. So what I might do is I might wire it to one of the reverse lights or the fog light. Haven't quite decided yet, but for temporary basis I might do that, unless I run it up through the panel under here and run it to the side lights, so when the side lights come on it all comes on. That's what I might do. This is quite easy to put on. This is just a light, so you put them in the actual connectors. These connectors, they're the lights. Obviously one's for the fog light. This is the fog light one. It's a big chunky one. It's green and browny black. I don't really know what colour that is, but that's where it goes. Obviously green and brown, easy. Reverse light one is this one here. It's obviously the smallest one, so smallest wire, so you can get that one. You'll know what one that is, and that's about it really. We're going to put it back in and see if it all works. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Hello. Take some plastic off so don't get caught. Get it in first, then we do the wiring. Nothing's ever easy on these things. Apparently you need these clips that I didn't realise. My mistake. But I've already put it on, so I'm going to try sliding it through. But if I can't, then we're going to have to take it off again and try again. It is what it is. Right. Obviously I get it's pretty dark under it, so you can't see a lot. I'll try to do as much as we can to show you. One more to do. Try showing you. So there is a clip up here, right on there. That's a bolt. That's a 10mm, and there's one over here. That's a 10mm. Okay. And then you've got a little clip here that you push up to get out, and then you've got these clips here, but they're not really in, but they're a hold because one of them broke. See it? Broke, but it's just cheap shit. But we will repair it anyway at a later date. But so we're going to show you how to wire it in now. That's going to be the interesting bit. Fog light one complete. So the fog light one is actually the blue one, by the way. Sorry, I'll correct myself. It is the blue one and the green one. Okay. So the reverse light one is this one. Obviously, don't really know what way it goes around. I'm guessing that way because it's got one wire hanging over this side, so it's on the green. This one we don't technically need, so we're going to strap up somewhere in a minute. This wire, yeah, we're going to feed through that little grommet there, and we're going to run it through the boot, and it should be really easy to do. And I'm just going to slide it into the wiring on the side lights on the positive, so when the lights are on, the RGB comes on. Not technically legal, but temporary basis, we will wire this in on a speed controller so we can control them all. Right, let's get this done. So, put a little hole for it, and then that's a lot easier, and it's a bit neater, it won't catch it.
Sorry.
Take this bit off here, and there will be a wire, let me show you, there, and that's your positive. So if we wire it on that one, then it should be all good. It should all work, but we never know. That's got a little slip thing in it. There you go. Right, test is going to be a test, and hopefully you'll see it all working in a minute. Yay! So we have now wired it in on the side lights, so it all works. So we're all happy. Yes! Looks good. Thumbs up from Cole. Yay! That looks good. Yep. And that was really easy. So all we have to do is wire it in through this side light kit. So that is your bottom right one, if anyone wants to know, for a 5-volt one. That's all good. Right, as you can see, we've just finished. I've cable tied it all up to make it look nice and neat. Let's have a look at it. Right, so it's all nice and neat-ish. This red wire I can't really do much about, but I'll put it under the heat shield because I don't want it near the exhaust. Obviously you'll have a back box, so you might have a bit more trouble doing this, but if you undo this bolt here and this one here, you might be able to slide your hands under here, but just be careful because this is bloody sharp. And just pull it down a bit, and then just get the grommet out, poke it through. Yes, obviously the reverse wire here goes in there. Fog light wire goes in your bigger one. I think it's a blue wire if I remember rightly. Yeah. And yeah, let's have a look at it quickly in the light. Right, move that out of the way. So, set the jack down quickly. I just remember. Right, so the car's all back down. And there it is. Nice easy fix, and it fits really well actually. Didn't actually have that much trouble. It looks a lot cleaner than the original one. But yeah, we've done the rear lights from AliExpress, and we've done the fourth light, if you want to call it a fourth light, and that's an RGB, and we'll show you some videos of it in the night now and see what you think.
Okay.
So as you see, it's really good quality, it looks cool, and I personally think it just sets the car off. So we've done the rear lights from AliExpress, and we've done the fourth light from AliExpress, and we've obviously got more stuff coming soon, so subscribe and I'll see you soon.